This was somebody's opinion on SoFaygo. Now, I know that we drive this topic into the ground, but maybe they got some other perspective since it's recent. And
SoFaygo teased
he just dropped a song, maybe, when was this, 8 days ago? So actually the Nav collab had not released, so I don't know. I still don't think SoFaygo's gonna drop the deluxe. I just think he's going on tour. He's too busy. Maybe they got it unlocked, or maybe they already turned it in, as they would say.
A release of his deluxe of Pink Hearts in mid-December 2022, which was just about a month after his official release of Pink Hearts. SoFaygo has received endless criticism online from both fans and trolls online. Even recently, a popular hip-hop account on Twitter following the announcement that Ice Spice's new EP, Like, sold 14,500 first week. They quote tweeted the tweet saying,
I'm not gonna lie though, I saw that news too. Did we not expect Ice Spice to sell more than SoFaygo? Look, I'm not saying that she's better, because she's not. I don't understand the hype. Actually, I do. Sex sells, right? She got an ass. She got fat ass at that. And more. Like, you know, she got a cool personality too. Like, she's not like grimy like Cardi B, even though like it's all natural, baby, among other rappers. So people like Ice Spice, and they would smash, obviously. So I think she's low-key more of a meme, but she's huge, right? Ice Spice is seen everywhere, especially like the munch. Like, that was a huge meme, bigger than SoFaygo's entire career. So of course she's gonna sell more than him, whereas he kind of was a homegrown underground artist that grew his fan base organically and then signed to Travis Scott, whereas she low-key an industry plant in a way. She had like a song, Munch, that blew up, high quality music videos, and then got signed. I think she signed to 10K actually. So 10K low-key just swooping, getting all these meme artists. They've got a nice lineup. They got Jaleel, obviously Summrs, Trippie Redd. Those are the more like cool artists to me. But you know, like the TikTok artists that do well on like memes. But yeah, I think her EP was only like 4 songs. Still, man, what did you expect? I don't think it's bad that she outsold SoFaygo at all.
She sold more than SoFaygo.
SoFaygo need a BBL at this point. Facts. I've seen online that like girls, and in Miami, not that I know these girls personally, but they'll take out a loan, a business loan, mind you, get a BBL, because that will in turn literally make them more money. Like, whether it be, you know, promos on Instagram or being a YouTuber or whatever, OnlyFans. Like, you can actually expense a BBL. So maybe SoFaygo need to start looking at that.
Now, this was probably just trolling or just stating an obvious fact, but SoFaygo needs to somehow redeem his reputation. Right now, if you were to look up SoFaygo on Twitter, Reddit, or Instagram, sure, you'd see some positive posts about his music, but when it comes to his fans and his sales, he's constantly getting clowned. And it's fair, honestly, when you leave fans hungry for new music for such a long time, then release and you are met with a lot of criticism right after the release of the album you've been hyping up, do I think it's totally fair that SoFaygo is getting nearly as much criticism as he is? No. However, it is warranted. You can't keep fans in limbo for nearly as long as you used to. Before the streaming...
I also think that because SoFaygo is on this like light, have you noticed that every artist that is not on the opium swag gets clowned? Look it up. Everybody's who's on the light side of rap, like, they're not respected as much as like the darker, like Yeat, all the drug addicts and whatnot. And no disrespect to them, the people who be talking about drugs and like killing whatever. Whereas the light side, like, they're seen as more corny. It's just perception. It's a fact. So I think that's actually what it is too, in addition to waiting, because he had it on lock, bro. But I feel like if he were to have had a little bit more of a darker image, like not a, I don't know, he could keep the pink hair, but you know what I'm talking about? It's just like the type of pics and poses and clothes you wear. it might have helped, because obviously we don't know. We can, hindsight.
Era, it was normal that you'd wait years between albums, but today in 2023 the music scene moves so fast that you can't take too long of a break when you haven't established a diehard fan base that will show out no matter what. SoFaygo is not Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, or Kendrick Lamar. He cannot wait years or even a year to release another project, in my opinion. It was a terrible move not releasing any projects after signing with Cactus Jack. His co-sign from Travis Scott was much stronger when he first signed. I can't help but look back at the springtime 2021. It had been a couple months after SoFaygo announced he had signed with Cactus Jack, and I was still bumping After Me quite a bit. However, I was still anticipating a new album within the year. I look back and I just see the missed.
I would actually like to say that, again, in this niche, he's getting clowned, but his numbers are still doing well, bro. Like, look at Hell Yeah, man. It's going up. Hell Yeah, I think, is in Rap Caviar as well. So again, as long as the industry mess with you, like the playlist and whatnot, that's all that really matters, bro. Because that'll get you streams. Like what's the whole point of being an artist? It's not necessarily about being just cool, bro. If you're making money, like that's what the music business is. If there was a way of like literally doing no marketing and being completely unknown on social media, but then somehow getting hella streams, and there are people like this. If you finesse playlists, or I don't know, you bought streams or something somehow in like China, but it doesn't register. Like that's a bag, bro. So many people go to work, 9-to-5 job, get shitty pay. I'm sure they would love that.
Potential SoFaygo had. 2021 was the year he would have changed his reputation entirely. But now in 2023, because he didn't release his debut album under Cactus Jack until the end of 2022, nearly 2 years after signing with Cactus Jack, he's stuck in the underground seemingly. SoFaygo, in my opinion, just needs to stop listening to what fans have to say and go back in the studio.
I actually feel like he's not in the underground anymore. I feel like he's a totally different thing. He's not. We've already talked about this. He's not trying to market the underground. I think his next step is I'm telling you, that Travis Scott feature. He needs that. That'll be the test. Is he go mainstream? We need Travis Scott to drop Utopia, similar to the Don Toliver rollout. Get SoFaygo on there. Get like a little secret feature, no features listed on the track list whatsoever, so all the normies who are listening to Travis Scott, not that all of his fans are normies, but you know what I'm saying, he's like one of the biggest artists in the world, hear like some random like, okay, SoFaygo voice, and they're like, wait, who is this? Then they go to his page, he got pink hair, all little e-girls are, finger blasting themselves like, oh my god, I love this dude, and it turns into BTS of the underground. He's still underground. I wouldn't even say he's underground. Like, I think let's check something. SoFaygo got 4.4 million, and he hasn't even dropped recently, right? He dropped Pink Hearts. Hell Yeah has actually grown. So somebody in the chat, Johnny Socket, said this shows that first week sales aren't everything, but I think Hell Yeah was always performing well, to be honest. But you're right. So it's like how Lil Durk and Lil Baby, like, they didn't outsell Uzi first week, but in 2020 Lil Baby still sold more with My Turn. It's like, again, do you care about the fame or you care about the money? Even though Baby is famous, but like, or the recognition, I guess. As long as it's streaming and you're taking home that bread, none of it matters. The first week sales is just like a vanity metric. But anyway, let's see. Ken Carson, I wouldn't even say he's really that underground, but look, SoFaygo got more monthly listeners than him. Ken's biggest song right now is Hell Yeah, because of SoFaygo, bruh. Because of SoFaygo. He's deep ground. Okay, maybe SoFaygo's on the surface. He's not up yet, but he's not underground. Okay, anyway, back to the video.
studio, get to work, and try to capture that sound he had in 2019 and 2020. Now I know sometimes that is a bad take, but SoFaygo was at his peak when he had Off the Map and the whole After Me EP. I can't help but think that if SoFaygo had released Pink Hearts in any time in 2021, his entire career...
That song only big because of Ken too. Yeah, no, I'd agree. Ken definitely like had a big verse on there. But still, like, the fact that it's a SoFaygo song means that, you know, that song is kind of carrying his monthly listeners right now. Like, I think it boosted it like 1 million from what I saw some page post it. Everyone knows Knock Knock, but they don't know SoFaygo. I don't even... Actually, I saw my girl on TikTok the other day. Not the other day. It was like a couple months back. Maybe a year ago, actually. Yeah, it was the song Knock Knock that she knew, but she didn't know SoFaygo. I was like, you know, that's like an artist that I talk about. She had no idea.
Career would be more successful and different for the better. I hope SoFaygo took the criticism and bad reception and will learn from it. I hope to hear some new...
All right, that's it. It's a Ken song, be for real. Hey man, I'm just saying, if Ken really had it like that, and I think he does, so I'm just like playing devil's advocate here, but why is it the most popular song on Ken's discography right now? It's the song that's getting the most streams right now. Like, it's the hottest song. Why is X not doing the same numbers? Freestyle 2 is doing decent, but it's still getting beat by Hell Yeah, man. How many monthly listeners is Destroy Lonely at? I want to see some. 3.4. Is that beating Ken? I think he passed him a while ago. No, Ken is back up. So I think Ken passed Lone now because of Hell Yeah. That's what I was saying with the million extra that he got from Hell Yeah. People slept on X. Honestly, at first I listened to it and like it's got some cool hype songs, but I don't think it's that great. I don't think. That's why I like the Summrs project. People are sleeping on the Summrs project because it has some slow songs on there, but they're actually really good. Way better than a lot of his peers. I'm telling you. Like, there was a run in the second half. It was before the Plug and B. Like the Drake Take Care / Views vibes. There was a streak where Summrs was killing it, like a lot of potential. That's why I was sad because of the mental health things that he's going through. I was like, damn, people were probably hating on it because underground people don't like non-hype songs, but those songs were really good. Like, it shows that he can really make music with the likes of Trippy and whatever. Maybe not Trippy level, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a step in the right direction to get outside of just underground. Like, those songs could be on playlists for Spotify, like the big ones, in my opinion. He actually made like real music. It wasn't just jingles, bro. If the Summrs album wasn't that long, yeah, I agree. But again, I just think it's the fan base, the underground fan base. It's honestly potentially why SoFaygo doesn't even care about the underground, because it's like the perception that Pink Hearts is getting. Like, does he actually care about the super underground fans? Because he's not even trying to target them. Like, he's trying to get people who like the music that he wants to make. So Summrs potentially needs to learn that lesson. Again, I don't even know why he's sad, but I'm thinking like the album perception probably played a part. But like, once you realize you're trying to make things to expand or grow as an artist, or you're trying to move outside of just being a one-dimensional artist, making only whatever you're known for, like, that's when you stop caring about what those people say, if that made any sense. Yeat solidified his spot because he knew what sound was hot. Yeah, no, Yeat is a genius, low-key. Like, I would love to, and I probably will not ever, but I would love to talk to him and see like what he's really on in real life. You know, like how smart is this guy? Because apparently he's the mastermind behind all of the marketing, like the Tonka truck for Lyft or Uber, whatever it was, among other campaigns. Like, he's the one that really, he probably has help, but he's probably the mastermind to get all the pieces together. Whereas a lot of these artists, I feel like when it comes to marketing, they have no idea what's going on. I even have like people hit me up to like help them plan shit. I'm like, bruh, that is not my job. And plus, I don't want to be the guy who's I don't know. I don't want to be involved in marketing campaigns, because then it's gonna be like I'll do promo, but I don't want to. Well, unless you're giving me a bag, but I don't want to industry plant people. You know? Do I have any updates on Pink Tape or Tech or Afterlife? Afterlife's dropping soon, allegedly, because what Yeat said on his Instagram, right, on his story. I'll pull that up. Pink Tape, no idea. I don't even think Uzi really has an idea of what he's doing. Tech, I've heard a few songs. There are a couple joints on there. I haven't heard that much though. I think I don't think that's dropping anytime like that soon though. That soon. Hold up. Where's the Afterlife by Yeat? Right here. I just realized this album crazy. So I think he's just reminding y'all that he's actually dropping, because he posted that other story with the 2/ question mark, letting y'all know it's like in February. Did Dom Corleo fall off already? That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of in a lull right now in the like underground music, because everyone's waiting on Yeat, everyone's waiting on Cardi, everyone's waiting on Uzi. Everybody's waiting on like the super influential people who kind of set the stage for what the underground is going to sound like. It goes like Cardi and Uzi, right? At least for this space, because there's other subgenres that like I don't know too much about. But and then Yeat's kind of like underneath that, but I feel like Yeat actually has an influence on, like, especially with Benny X. Like Yeat kind of popularized Benny X within the underground space, right, with the types of beats. Obviously Benny X has still been doing it for a while. He's been with working on Dime, but Yeat was I don't know, he with Life, I feel like he rapped on a lot of those beats, so it kind of put his name out there more. And Yeat's super famous now, obviously. But yeah, I just think that I don't know if Dom Corleo has fallen off or any of these rappers, but like just I think they'll get their time. Dom's little EP was cool. He's working on a project on my own or whatever. So again, I just think that they're gonna be dropping their music, like Rolling Thrax, Southside Silhouette, who I've been onto those two recently a lot, especially Rolling Thrax. But yeah, cause right, Cardi influenced the underground. He Lone is signed to him. Lone kind of created the sound that Dom, Rolling Thrax, Southside Silhouette kind of on, although they carved out their own little lanes. So what were we talking about? Dom? Yeah, Dom. Maybe they're just waiting for Lone to drop too. I think he's working on like If Looks Could Kill. I think that's his next album. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's coming anytime soon though. I feel like Lone is gonna be the type of artist that releases albums very infrequently, similar to Cardi. You might drop like leaks and like SoundCloud, whatever, but I don't know, man. We'll see.